Alright guys, what's up? Back again. This time I'm going to be talking about a movie subject, Fantastic Four reboot, but I'm not just going to be talking... now, normally I'd have a guest star with videos like this, but this time around I'm going to have 3 guest stars. That's right, 4 members on a team, 4 YouTubers, and here they are. Mount Vernon Kid, Torreygnr1, and Tenakakakhan1985.
Boo.
Howdy.
Hello, people.
Yeah. Eat your heart out, Geekvolution, for having all your big stars. I have 3 right here. Yeah, the real Manos. I know he watches my show, so I know he's gonna kill me for this. But anyway, after, we've had so many technical difficulties and I had a total shit fit a few minutes ago, I'm cool now, guys, but yeah, we're going to be talking about Fantastic Four and a reboot, because God knows because Fox will most definitely reboot Fantastic Four. So, let's start off with Chris. What would you want in a Fantastic Four movie?
I said it before, and I'll say it again. Forgive me, guys, because Hurricane Chris might come out, so let's just put it like this. They better not fuck up Doom if they put him back in here again, because if they do, I'm going to be pissed off as I was when they first showed him. There you go.
Agreed.
I concur.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know who could play Doom, but here's the thing with me. I thought this would be an interesting idea of what if we don't have Doom in the first movie? And
I'll take that.
Yeah.
How about Bill?
I actually think, I was thinking of this. Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was actually thinking, what they could do if they wanted to put Doom in a future movie is kind of set up the thing, like have Reed Richards know Doom and like show him in college and like show the accident happened, but like have them not reveal that he becomes like the supervillain until later on, and kind of bring that back in a future movie and have like a minor, well, not a minor villain, but not Doctor Doom in the first movie, and then like in the second or the third movie, if they're going to do a franchise out of it, be like, oh, Victor Von Doom, that guy that got messed up in the accident that Reed had in college, he's a supervillain now. I think that would, be a good way to introduce the character.
With me, I was thinking maybe we could already establish Doom, but maybe like something happened to him, and now just lead up to Doom until the third movie, like kind of like he was caught in like the negative zone, or he was dragged somewhere. He was like dragged to hell or something, because there's actually a storyline where Mephisto, if I remember right, Doom made a deal with Mephisto to capture Franklin Richards and sacrifice him in order to get his mother, if I remember this story right.
You got it.
Yep.
I was thinking like that this could actually take place, like we've already established that, kind of like Incredible... That was weird. I was thinking maybe they could take the Incredible Hulk route, where you already established the origin in the beginning of the movie, and mention that Doom was one of their villains, and Doom made a deal with Mephisto, and he failed at capturing Franklin Richards, and Doom's currently in hell, and lead up to him getting out of hell in movie 3.
Yeah, that could work. Do you guys think they'll redo the origin? Like, how do you feel about if they do redo the origin? Do you think that's necessary? Do you think it's an essential part of the characters to have them all kind of get their powers together and show that on film and then become the family that way? Or would you rather have them be established as a family before and then make mention to the accident or the crashing of the rocket or whatever during the movie?
You see, that's what I wanted, actually. Oh, go ahead.
Basically, for me, I will agree with Dan on this one. They really don't need to do their origin again. You can already have them established, and maybe have a flashback of how they got their powers and everything like that. There's really no need, especially for hero group that's already been established in the media already. You know, you don't really have to go that route. Just maybe a quick mention or a flashback, like I said, to show them, okay, yeah, you know, that's how they got their powers or something like that. But I would really want them to establish them as a family instead of just for strangers and stuff like that, because that's kind of what felt with me with the first one. I didn't like the fact that, you know, Reed and Sue were like separated or so and things like that, and, you know, it just bothered me just seeing that most of the time.
Yeah. James, what do you think?
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, I was just going to ask what Tanaka-Khan over here
thought. I'm all done, so you can continue.
I pretty much just like them to kind of have the already established origin and just go on with it there. It's kind of a problem a lot of times with films is I think there should be a rule to, if you're going to show an origin on screen for a certain character, let it be a one-off and never do it again.
That's actually not bad.
If only.
Yeah. Actually, you and I talked about this, Tanaka-Khan. We talked about this, and what if we had the Watcher at the beginning of the opening credits? As the opening credits are rolling, we have the Watcher. We see him, and he's got, like, I don't know, the voice of James Earl Jones or some shit.
James Earl Jones.
That would be awesome.
Yep.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah. And we have the.
I like that idea.
Yeah, we have
Go
the
ahead.
Watcher.
Can you please wear a giant Darth Vader mask?
As if you could make them.
Just don't have them on there going. Because that's a kids movie. We don't want to creep them out.
Yeah.
All right, deal.
But I think the big thing for me is kind of like with the origin. I'd rather already have that established, and you know, let's already have the Fantastic Four established as heroes, and you could just have the Watcher kind of maybe skim over a few of the bad guys that they fought, say that they've already dealt with the Skrulls at one time, or something like that. And, you know, kind of lead up into a first movie, and then we'll just throw somebody that they haven't mentioned in there.
Yeah.
I'd take James's idea and pretty much make them the villain that they've already faced once. I'll just throw out there Mole Man. You know, just throw him out there, because I cannot really see a 2.5-hour movie just around Mole Man.
Well, I actually thought
sorry.
it'd be so funny, because actually I thought about this.
I really can't. Him or Puppet Master, somebody like that, because I can't see a movie just around Puppet Master or Mole Man to me.
Yeah. I was thinking actually the Mole Man, and I actually thought of Jackie Earle Haley as the Mole Man. Simply because
my God.
No. Think about it. When you think of the Mole Man, if he's living underground, right, and there's not a lot for a human to eat underground, so technically, wouldn't he be skinny?
Yeah, I guess so. I never really thought about that.
And I also thought, like, he can pull off being creepy, and the Mole Man, whenever he comes...
isn't he?
Huh? What was that?
He's, like, plump in the comics, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's pretty chubby, small, fat guy.
Yeah.
Total fat boy.
Yeah, he's a punch.
Yeah, granted, I would change the costume. I wouldn't have, like, the goofy visors, but I would keep, like, a dirty, disgusting-looking version of his costume. The Subterraneans would be kind of cool. What the main thing is that I'd really like to have the Mole Man is kind of like he's like not the master planner. It's like Doom was behind it. You see at the end of the movie, Mole Man walks up to Doom and he's like, "I failed," and Doom's like, "I know you would," but it's all in the shapes of things to come. Like,
okay. Like you mean like Doom is the mastermind behind these guys? Like I think. That's kind of Doom in a way. He is like that, a manipulator. But in a way, I can also see Doom like, you know, once I'm done yourself, do it yourself. And that's Doom's personality right there. Like, he doesn't really get along with others too well, you know.
Yeah.
He's very glutton for being I'm the best, so you watch the best work.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, that's it. Forget it. I don't work with you. If you looked at all the kind of so-called alliances Doom has been with, he's always been like, if you try to do this with me, then I'm gonna kill you or something like that. I mean, it's just the way it is sometimes with Doom. But I can go with him being like the mastermind behind like others leading up to him coming into the fold.
Yeah.
That could work.
You see, I was thinking I was trying.
I have a proposition. I have an idea. Sorry, my mic is delayed, so when no one's talking, I'll start talking, and then it'll get to you, and it sound like I'm interrupting you. I'm sorry.
It's all cool.
Okay.
But you see, if
I have one more
may,
thing before I ended. I was like, if Doom, what if they add, not the Mole Man, but what if they add, since Doom is a master of alchemism, and magic and things like that, what if he has Diablo or somebody involved in it? I've always liked Diablo, so I just threw Diablo out there.
Yeah, but I would definitely, as a fan, I would definitely want him in the costume, no matter how I don't care how ridiculous it looks. I would really want Diablo. Diablo would actually work. I was actually thinking here's what I would do in the movie. I would have Doom, like when Uatu's explaining everything, he would say that the Fantastic Four had a great enemy. His name was Dr. Doom, but in their last battle, Doom seemingly died, or so it seemed. And seemed like Doom's playing up that people think he's dead, so he'd be using the other Fantastic Four's villains as a weapon.
Okay.
Talk about that.
Maybe have Diablo and the Mole Man. Like Diablo's their first, Mole Man's their first opponent, and then they move on to Diablo or vice versa. And that would just be in the first movie. I mean, if you're not going to do... Since we don't want the origin story over again, and maybe just explain it, I think you could have room for two villains. Because technically, in the Incredible Hulk movie, they had General Ross and the Abomination.
Yeah.
True.
Here's kind of my pitch if we was doing it, everybody just walks straight in with the trilogy pitch. I'd take and have one of their smaller yet kind of dangerous villains be there for the first movie, and let's say kind of like we have Tyler, you was talking about Annihilus, voiced by John Hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps have him come in there and kind of just stir some shit up for the first movie, and then maybe like with the second one we could have the Super Skrull come into it.
Yeah.
And then maybe with the third one, we kind of just build our way up to Doom like that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I mean, the thing with the Fantastic Four is that they have so many different characters, and I mean, we're only just getting started here. So yeah, me personally, I would say Mole Man and possibly Diablo with hints to Doom for the first movie. But yeah. Anyone got any last words? Because we've only got a minute left on part one.
Well, I have a pitch for possibly, but I'll wait till the next part.
All right, cool. Till then, see you guys.